This cabin has come a long way from rodent-infested insulation to absolutely perfect cladding. We tackled everything. Today I will show you how we finished on the walls in the interior of the cabin and what we did to make this cabin rodent-proof. And also share with you some unexpected surprises along the way. Welcome back. A new day of our renovation begins. My team is back and they are tackling now one of the absolutely vital and necessary tasks for this cabin renovation, and it is make it rodent-proof. This involves pulling back the insulation and laying chicken wire between the roof and the walls. It's simple but effective method to keep these critters out. Before we started, this cabin was a playground for rodents. We have found holes in the insulation. Partially the insulation was gone because they've eaten it, and even this little guy we have found when we put down the roof. We even found a goose egg of this size under the roof, and it's just a question how this goose egg came there. I don't want to think even about that. And it reminds me that to make this cabin and places like this rodent-proof is extremely important and even vital for me, because I'm not going to share this cabin with anyone else than a human being. Rodent-proofing may not be that glamorous, but it is very vital for any cabin renovation. And here are the 3 essential tips to keep the rodents out. Number 1, inspect all the insulation areas and clear all the damages before you start to install any barrier or any protection against rodents. You don't need to be that extreme as we were with our renovation, where we initially put everything out, all the inner, outer cladding, and actually only the very rough structure of the cabin remained there. Number 2, use chicken wire or metal mesh to protect the entry points of the rodents. And especially for a cabin like this would be just a space between the insulation and the roof. Number 3, seal the openings with durable materials. Use something like metal rails as we did, and seal the opening. So we put it between the concrete and the final layer of the insulation, and in this way the rodents will not be able to creep beneath it and come into the cabin. Additionally, you can put some kind of French drain or drainage around your cabin, which is good, and we will do it later in our cabin project. All these measures, trust me, it is worth it. Rodents love insulation. We have seen that when we opened the roof of the old cabin and all the cladding. And if you do not take these measures, you may end up with some unexpected guests in your own little cabin. Meanwhile, the team was finishing the work on the interior cladding. Every corner was sanded to perfection before installing the last planks, and the final place looked really great. It looked perfect. Alex sealed the screw holes with some kind of wood filler, and it looked perfect when we sand it and stained it. So don't worry, it will look perfect at the end of the day. And then the rain started again. We had so much rain this year, it's unbelievable. But with a good coffee in the cabin and perfect music, I'm very happy. And no matter what weather, we will make it. Even stopped by for his usual sausage snack, and we had so much fun together, even as the weather was not that nice. Benimm dich. Was? Oh, fine. Vorsicht, dass es dir nicht runterfällt. The cladding is done and the beams are in. What a transformation. Look at this. It looks great already. Still a lot to do. Next time we will be doing the sanding, the painting and the roof. Finally we will get the roof. Ciao, ciao, bis morgen. I see you next time.